Sebastian here for Comic Impact, bringing you another impactful origin, and of course, you probably saw that brand new Daredevil trailer for Netflix, and if you're like us and we know we are, we decided we should be talking a little bit about Wilson Fisk, who was the focus of the trailer. So let's talk about him, the Kingpin of crime. Wilson Fisk debuted in Spider-Man issue number 50, and of course his story arc lasted to issue 52. It was created in 1967 by Stan Lee and John Romita Sr. He began as a good mob boss, then he sort of devolved into a typical supervillain using crazy gadgets and wacky henchmen. It wasn't until the 80s when Frank Miller came around and decided he got to turn the old reputation around and turn him into the ruthless killing machine that we know today. And of course, he's not just Spider-Man's villain, he's also Daredevil's villain. In fact, the eminent Daredevil villain, we can thank Frank Miller for that. He's also a Punisher villain. And a little bit more on the history of this character. He's actually based on an actor, or at least the villains that this actor played. Sidney Greenstreet, an actor in many, many movies, and of course 2 Humphrey Bogart movies, famously Casablanca and of course The Maltese Falcon. You look at them side by side, you can see what they were going for when they created the Kingpin. Now that we've got the origin story down, let's talk about the character. Who is Wilson Fisk? Well, it's a very tragic tale of a small boy bullied because of his weight, eventually growing into a fighting machine, building his own gang, and turning on his bullies, making them join his gang. Eventually, he catches the eye of Don Rigoletto, who decides to take him under his wing, eventually making Wilson Fisk his bodyguard, only to be turned on. And Wilson kills him, taking over the entire operation. Makes him a very, very frightening villain in the Marvel Universe, and frankly, one of the best. I'm really, really excited. Not only is he an exciting villain in the comics, he's actually been played by quite a few people. He's been in multitudes of animated series appearances, and of course, Michael Clark Duncan, the late Michael Clark Duncan, played him in the 2000s in the Ben Affleck Daredevil. We're not going to talk too much about that, but props to Michael Clark Duncan. He did a really good job playing him. And of course, Netflix has hired Vincent D'Onofrio to play him in the new series. Also excited for that. Just great actors all around who've played him through his history. So, I think we've come to the end of this, giving you a brief look. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So if you liked this video and want to see more, give us a subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, leave a comment down below. Find me on Twitter. You can find the rest of us on Twitter as well. We've got our @ComicImpact, we're on the Instagram, we're on the Facebook. Let us know if you like these videos. Hey, I like some feedback. I want to be able to help you guys out some more. And of course, if you have any suggestions for future heroes or villains to cover, especially as we're getting close to a lot of Marvel movies coming out this summer, let me know. I'd be happy to do them for you. Thank you very much for watching.